What's DIY Sanctuary all about? The DIY Sanctuary Guide consists of survival techniques for anybody aiming to thrive in hard outdoor conditions. Basically, this guide covers survival services when dealing with typical obstacles on the planet, especially in emergency. It provides users advice on how to remain safe outdoors, particularly during this time of the global COVID pandemic. The guide includes basic and effective techniques that will make life a lot easier throughout difficult times. Let's review the do-it-yourself off-grid survival guide and see what the DIY Sanctuary has in the shop for preppers. For the DIY Sanctuary program for this survival sanctuary guide equips users with strategies on how to conquer crises and emerge victoriously, and is best for newbies alike. It uses users a simple way to prepare for emergencies or worst-case circumstances. After all, mastering proper survival methods will be available and convenient when camping outdoors. It also enables one to live harmoniously with others. Pros of using the DIY Sanctuary Guide: electrical power generation throughout an unanticipated crisis like a cyclone. Power suppliers can get overwhelmed or might shut down. What then is it possible to live without electricity? This guide offers instructions on how to make an inexpensive and reliable source of energy. The step-by-step guidelines are easy to execute, and one can even use old cars' extra parts. Basic language: the other advantage of using this guide is the truth that it is written using easy language. All the guidelines are laid plainly for easy understanding. This makes it easier to comprehend the details through just a fast read. Excellent investment: this guide provides an important understanding that stands the test of time. Knowledge acquired from this guide will make it much easier to make it through hard conditions. Inexpensive, while cost is relative. After reviewing the guide, it is easier to understand why it's an affordable survival guide. In other words, it is dependable, durable, inexpensive, versatile, and easy. Goal achievement: by following the pointers in the guide vigilantly and enthusiastically, it will be much easier to accomplish important survival adjustment skills. The guide will allow anybody to handle a crisis quicker. Safe: the best aspect of this item is that it is safe. This implies that it includes a money-back guarantee. Food storage methods: proper food storage is essential to guarantee one makes it through during a crisis. Even with enough food, it is essential to store it correctly to prevent it from spoiling. Cons of using the DIY Sanctuary Guide: you can only access the Sanctuary Guide online, and this makes it bothersome for those who delight in shopping in a physical store. It is only offered in a couple of picked online stores. What to get out of this DIY Sanctuary Guide? As discussed earlier, this guide offers comprehensive survival strategies that allow you to endure difficult times, similar to other beneficial contemporary gadgets. This guide is important too, especially for those who enjoy outside living. Since emergencies belong to life, it is important to have adaptive skills to deal with any crisis effortlessly. And with this DIY Sanctuary Guide, just download it online and begin using it right away. It's as simple as that. The guide offers important ideas on how to grow foods in a minimal area. More importantly, it also has pointers on how to establish a little greenhouse to grow tomatoes and veggies, which produces sufficient food throughout winter. In this survival sanctuary guide, there are likewise methods of generating electrical power using basic daily gadgets and spare parts. Learn simple ways on how to make an effective generator using extra parts from your O2. Additionally, there are likewise suggestions on how to make a water mill, windmill, and home solar system. This DIY Survival Sanctuary Guide will also help in proper food preservation. By learning how to build a solar generator, it will be a lot easier to save more food to use in emergency scenarios. The guide likewise provides air-conditioned techniques that are easy to produce even with no experience. Find out how to gather water off-grid also. This guide offers users useful pointers on gathering rainwater for home use. The importance of executing the techniques in the DIY Sanctuary Guide. Take this scenario for instance. Even when you have lots of food, it can easily spoil when kept improperly. The food can go to waste, and this is inappropriate. In this DIY Survival Sanctuary Guide, find out basic methods of correct food conservation. This will be very beneficial throughout an emergency. Here's the catch. These are life abilities that apply to all aspects of life, offering food preservation strategies. The guide also offers ideas on growing food. 2. The guide contains amazing gardening techniques like wicking bed, wall-opening greenhouse, square-foot gardening. At conclusion, the invaluable survival DIY sanctuary guide offers you the very best survival methods that will be available and handy throughout an emergency. By reading the guide, it will be easier to generate electricity from scratch, produce an easy garden, as well as proper water storage methods. I recommend you buying this product. Discount link in the description.